YouTube. Today, we're gonna be going over what I call this shit is shit. Forex. Y'all get the picture. Don't mind my handwriting, man. I don't write. I pay somebody to write for me. But we're gonna be talking about Forex, y'all. I'm gonna teach y'all how to scout NASDAQ on a 15, 5 minute, 1 minute, whatever is your choice. Early morning, 9:30, New York session. New York session, that's key. Every day when volume kicks off and the market opens. So basically, let's start. Let's go to where market opened today. So basically around here, we got my VWAP on. You know, only take buys above the VWAP, only take sells below the VWAP. As you can see right here, we're below the VWAP, we tank. We're above the VWAP, we go up. That's just another confluence. You got to have multiple confluences, y'all. I can't just go off the VWAP. I have to go off market structure. I have to go off price analysis. I got to go off news and different things of that sort. Oh yeah, another thing too, so you guys know. Let's see. You can go over here, type in something called Forex Factory. You can go on Forex Factory, and this has all the news in order. News sometimes can affect the market. It can, you know, because the market is based off other people. So if the news put something out that's fearful to people, like inflation or something like that, then the market will tank. So that's just something to watch out for. It doesn't happen all the time, but you want to make sure you're checking the news just in case you don't want to get into a trade and there's news about to drop. Your trade just reverses on you, bro. Yeah, you don't want that to happen. All right, but today, bro. So as you can see, the market right now is in a what trend? Well, first you got to see. All right, so 9:30 right here. I'm seeing the market is in an uptrend. Market already broke highs over here. We broke some highs right here. We could probably put this a little lower about right there. But we broke highs right here. I would have probably waited till it broke this high just in case. You don't want to get faked out. You see how this candle, boom, and then came back. You don't want that to happen. So market came right here. It broke this high already. So now we're creating higher highs. This is before market open. I would not take a trade at this time until 9:30. That's my rules, and that's what I stick to. But as you can see, we created a higher high before 9:30 even open, and then around 9:30, this is when we got this breakout. So say you guys would have came in right now before all this. I don't have the premium version, so you guys will have to just see all this. So you guys would have came in, the market would have been about right here, So you would want to come in. You want to set your resistance lines. Like, okay, if this breaks here, you're gonna want to look for buys. And then also I would have said, okay, and if it breaks this, I would want to look for sales because if it breaks this lower low again and creates another lower low, now we're in a bearish market. So now I want to look for sales. So that's why you want to come in. You'll come in. You'll just set your resistance and support lines, or you can even do a trend line. We could have also caught a good trend line break off of this. Literally, you probably could have went down to the 5 minute. You could have saw the trend a little better. Here, let's delete this. I don't want to start looking chaotic to confuse you guys. But yeah, look, right here, look. We got a perfect breakout, but this is still before market open. You guys could have kind of just used that as a confluence that, okay, we're still headed up. Another confluence I was looking at this morning was these long wicks right here. So what I like to do is I'll kind of just grab where is it, rectangle, and I'll just box these up. I don't like to trade in that area. I would like to see some candle closure between that to fill in those gaps and stuff. But these wicks, these are showing that the bears are trying to come in and take control, but the buys just come in and they take over, and this is where it created a good support right here at the top of this. So the buyers are coming and they're holding strong. So right here, 9:30. Okay, this is where this candle right here is 9:30 right here. So basically, we'd have been patient. As you can see, we got this huge dip. But you see why I wouldn't had. Hey, let me go back to the 15 minutes so we can see this clearly. I wouldn't had took that sell unless we broke the last lower low. I mean, the last high low, basically, but you know what I mean. If we'd have broke that. But you see that wick? It came all the way down here around 9:30. It came all the way down here. So some people, I don't know who, some people might have would have entered on that trade just because, you know, FOMO or whatever, people rush, they don't have any patience. But you see how I would not have got into that unless it broke that lower low. So I know market structure definitely has changed, and now we should be looking for sales. But so boom, basically that happened. We were being a little patient because yesterday I was being impatient, and I wrote a note down that I had to wait a little bit. I had to get a little bit more confirmation. So I waited for like a candle closure on the 1 minute, I believe, and then I waited for and then I also saw this break and retest right here, y'all. This is another great like confluence. So you see this, we broke this support line. We came down. And then you see how it retested this area right here. And then now we got a bullish engulfing candle. Once I saw this, that is another confluence of me getting into this trade right here. And then all the confluences just add up now. So you basically would never know exactly which way the market is going to go. Like, honestly. So basically you want to get as many confluences on your side. That way you have the confidence to hold the trade. That way you're not exiting trades early. And you're not, you're just closing your trade, or you're just panicking. You gotta stay calm during this, y'all. You guys do not want to have a lot of emotion when trading. That's one of the worst things I learned. Stick to your rules. Stick to your 2 trades per day. Stick to you trade at the same time. Stick to your plans, man. Journal after every trade you lose. You journal. See how you can do better tomorrow, and that's the key, y'all. So basically, we got this break right here. I got out. So basically, let me show you guys where, so you guys can see. So basically, I got in right here. Stop loss, 25 pips always. Caught a 1 to 2 today. Yeah, just about a 1 to 2. I literally got out at the peak of this. So basically, you guys, I had my stop loss, and I was just kind of trailing it on this candle. Because once I see a candle like that, and it's just, I didn't see like any wicks or anything, I know this gap will have to be filled eventually. So that's why I was trailing my stop loss, all the way up, and I was on the 1 minute to see like the higher lows and where I should place my stop loss perfectly, like right here. So yeah, I can see these candles, so I kind of just come up, I'll place it right there, I'll place it right there, and I kind of place it halfway to that candle, and that's where I got stopped out at, around like right there, that area. But as you can see, as well, it did come. Everybody would have got stopped out right there, unless you had your stops below this box and you had like a larger stop loss. But that's not my strategy. I get in, I get out. This trade took, what was this about? Took about 15 minutes, like from 9:30 for me to catch this trade. But yeah, y'all, it's very, very simple, and that's all it is. So basically, guys, I'm gonna tell you guys if this didn't go my way. So if this trade broke out, faked out, and went this reverse, okay. And also, before I keep continuing, risk to reward is key. And when this was at a TP1, I moved my stop loss halfway. Now I'm managing my risk. So basically, if that did hit a TP1 and it reversed, and I put my stop loss halfway, I lost half my trade. Now I'm more confident to come back and take another trade, so I can come take this sell right here if it reverses, and now we're looking for sales, because you just never know. You never know in the market. Like, it's either you're selling or buying. It's not one bias. That's what's good about this strategy, because you could switch it up very fast. Okay, it breaks out that way. Okay, you get faked out, boom. Okay, then it breaks out to this way. Look, you could have took this trade right here. Nice little breakout, push down, and you're still good. Like, even if this faked out, but I got out. Even if you hold to like a 1 to 3, because some people probably would have lost, because they're like, okay, I'm gonna hold to a 1 to 3, 1 to 4. They don't move their stop loss. It's just the way they trade. Whatever way works for you, you want to stick to it. I'm just showing you guys the best bet. So let's go to another day so we can see exactly how this works. Friday was a good day. I don't typically trade on Fridays. Sometimes I will, depending on if I'm bored or not. Sometimes I get bored. I love to trade. So right here, you guys. Wait, what is this? What time is it? Exactly 9:30, guys. Look at this candle. So boom, 9:30. You would have got into this trade right here, off momentum. This is literally right here. You would put your stop loss. 25 pips is what I like to do. Put it below this wick. Sometimes I don't put a stop loss. I'll just get out if I don't like, you know, or I see a certain amount of percentage of my account. So basically, look at this candle, you guys. 9:30. This happens mostly every day. You gotta hold your trades for a good risk reward. Some days you will lose. That's why you take 2 trades per day, and you come back and you get a 1 to 3, a 1 to 4, 1 to 5, and you're still up for the week or even break even. And then it's just all about, you know, the long-term game with this. So basically, right here, look at the breakout. We got a nice candle closure. A nice one. I would have got in off momentum right here just due to I like how this setup looks. We were getting some higher highs, higher lows. We saw the form where above the VWAP. All my confluences was in sync. So I would have took this trade definitely off momentum. I would not have missed any pips. Or you could have even came down to the 5 minute. And waited for this candle closure right here, you know, just for a little confluence. I would have honestly, if I'd have came down to the 5 minute and saw this, I would have definitely took the trade right there, though. But either way, you'd have been good. And you'd have still, look, 1 to 5, off rip. I don't always hold to 1 to 5 though, y'all, to be honest. As a scalper, you want to kind of be in and out. But some days, you know, I'll just trail my stop loss. Like, you know, you trail your stop loss. If my stop loss doesn't get hit, you know, I get more. If it does, I'm still safe. So it's a win-win. But that's basically that's all the strategy is, y'all. It's a simple breakout strategy. You can do trend line breaks as well, just like this. You could have took that right there. Nice, easy. Wait for a candle closure. We got a lot of bears. We got volume. We're above the VWAP. We're trending up already. We got a double bottom, and there's just so much stuff that you could go off of if you choose. And that's the best way. The more confluences you got, the better it is. And that's the strat. Like I could literally go on and on about like 9:30, but it's the same thing, you guys. We get the picture. This works for anything else. Like this works for especially US 30. Let's see what US 30 did today. Where are we? What's today? 9:30. So US 30. We're on the 15 minute. That's why it looks so good. So 9:30 right here. So we got a huge tank right here. So at 9:30, this is actually kind of beautiful. 9:30, look at that candle, you guys. 9:30, that's when that volume kicks off. You can catch these quick pumps like this, you guys. Quick, you get in and you get out. Nice little trend line you could have created. You could have even did a support line. You know, right when market opens, you kind of want to be patient sometimes, but sometimes you don't want to miss out. But you take another trade if you do end up losing, and that's how the strategy works. US 30. 1 to 3 in one candle, you guys. The breakout, it's the open. It's just the market opens. That's just how it works, bro. Once the market opens and everybody, you know, join it, you know, they're fixing their stocks and stuff. You know, they're trading. The market is moving. This is what it does. It picks a direction and it usually keeps going. Like usually this would keep going bearish, but sometimes it reverses like that. The market changes. You just want to adjust with the market. That's basically it, though, guys. It's really that simple. What I would want to say, because I got to leave you with some good tips, because that's just the basics. You want to risk the same amount every time. So if your lot size is a 0.01 for your account, if this is 1% of your account, depending on, you got to find it. Like some brokers is different, so I can't tell you what your actual lot is. But if that's your lot, you want to stick with that every day. Don't change this. Don't over risk. Sometimes though, if you're feeling a little confident though, you can up that. You could make more. But don't just stick to the same amount. Stick to 1%. You know, you can even go 1 to 2%. Stick between there. You take two losses per day. 2 losses per day max. After you take 2 L's, get off. I don't care if the market is booming back in the other direction and you think you can. No, don't do that. Don't trade out of that. You don't want to do that. That's how you lose. That's how you end up losing. Trust me, I blew accounts, and I also just completed my first funded account, and that was just me being, focused and sticking to all the rules. Basically, I followed all the rules. Basically, like, I didn't break any of my rules. Same percentage. I let the trade hit my stop loss if it was going. I did not exit early, and I always hold for at least a 1 to 2 or above. A 1 or 2 or above is my target, because you know risk and reward over time. You know you want to be more profitable than you lost. You can have a losing win rate and still be profitable. Like you could literally have a low ass win rate and still be profitable, y'all. And that's just typically how that works. But y'all, that's all the pointers I wanted to leave you guys with. It's simple, y'all. This shit is very simple, y'all. Y'all just gotta stick to it. I've been trading for about 1.5 years now, consistently every morning, looking at that strategy, the 9:30 breakout strategy. It's been happening for about a year now. So, over the long term, this is a good strategy that I will recommend you guys follow, especially for beginners, because you can. This is a strategy where you could you can branch off and you can build off of this strategy because it's so basic, you know. And you could add what you want. And you could take off what you want. Some things you might not agree with. Some things I might not agree with. But that's why we come together and all our thoughts. We come together and we work together. We can see things that each other can't see. So if you guys need any tips or anything though, you guys got my Instagram right here. Oh, I can't do it no more. I'm not on the big screen. But my Instagram or anything, you could DM me or you can comment down below. I might be having a course or something drop. I feel like I should be having a course drop. I started to, actually become profitable from trading. So I'm starting to see some results. Yeah, so I'm here to help you guys. So if you guys need any help, just DM me or comment down below, man. And I'm out, bro. This is literally simple, bro. If you stay disciplined, y'all, you guys take notes and you guys see why you lost and you stick to the plan, risk the same amount. You hold your trades, bro. You don't keep moving you adjust your stop loss to his TP1. You follow all these rules and you guys make your own strategy to where it's solid. Trust me, you guys will be successful. But yeah, guys, I thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys want me to continue doing videos like this, well, I will, no matter what you guys say. Sorry, that's just how I operate. I'm gonna be dropping a lot of financial videos upcoming. I might be branching my channel over, so we'll see. But yeah, y'all, it's YallLoveKae, man. We signing out, man. YallLoveKae Gems. Let's go.